Bożena Korczynska from Poland, member of Manifa Women's March. Welcome very much to, and fantastic you made it here to talk to us. Could you tell us the role, where your government stands in terms of women's rights, lesbian and gay rights, and the place of radical feminists within the political system, and update us on the situation at the moment, if you'd like to.
Hello, thank you very much for the invitation. In name of Women of Poland, we are currently going through the serious issues and serious attack from our government, because what we are thinking and how we are thinking about what is happening is actually the act of war. We are treating it as the act of war, because what happened in Poland lately, like two days ago, the government, the strictly right-wing government, because this is how we should call it, turned the question to the Constitutional Tribunal, and like the group of members of the ruling party, they just asked the Constitutional Tribunal, is it correct, according to the Polish constitution, to terminate the pregnancy when, like 2 days ago, they admitted that it's against the Polish constitution to terminate the pregnancy, even in the case when there is a serious genetical problem with the child. So basically, right now in Poland, that was like 98% of all the abortions made in Poland, because there's no other option to do the abortion, despite when the pregnancy is the cause of rape. So this is what was called the compromise. So we are not calling it compromise. And as far as you understand, the radical feminists is like, you know, it's quite easy to be a radical feminist in Poland, because we are fighting with this ban, with this abortional ban for since 20 years, like year after year, like over and over again. And the last attempt to cancel, to forbid the abortion was in 2016, and there was like the wave of the black marches in Poland, as far as you probably understand and probably remember. And then the government made a step back, because like within 1 week they had like hundreds of thousands of Polish women and men on the streets standing against the new law they were trying to put in. So what they did, they lasted for 4 years. They tried to do it during the COVID lockdown, when there was in Poland. In Poland, we had this kind of law that there was not allowed to meet in a group of more than 2 people. And despite that, we managed to do a lot of protests, and we were penalized by the police, and we had some serious issues, but the courts said that we were right. We had right to do those protests, because this is like, you know, the basic human right to protest. However, they are not concerning the basic human rights, that the most important thing for the human creature is to protect their lives. And we as women, we will not allow anyone to tell us that we have to go through the pregnancy just to get birth to the child, which is going to die, because it's impossible for this child to live, you know, like.
Yeah, but brilliant. Thank you so much.
It's quite hard, but you know what I wanted to say at the end. I'm asking for the sisterhood right now. What we would like to do during this panel is like the absolute call for sisterhood and for the protest all around Europe, because what they are doing, they are just giving war to us, because they are. This is the serious danger for our lives, and we have a right to defend, and we have a right to ask for the support. And this is what I'm doing. I'm asking for the support for the human rights, for the women's rights in Poland.